for a guy with as many fears as I have, it's kind of astounding.
But you go to soul food restaurants, drink your Kool-Aid, call dead people every week. I mean, what you do in the course of outside of your illustrious career, period party, your kids.
Do you know who you want speaking at your funeral?
No.
You haven't thought this through?
You've thought it through?
Oh, come on. Of course.
Yeah, he's looking at his wife's eyes during
49.
And is your family, is it family history? Are your parents alive?
Yeah, no, I have a cardiologist. Go to cardiologist every 9 months.
Why?
Because my history of strokes and heart attacks. So that's the thing that's going to get me. So I'm on blood pressure medicine. I do the stress test, the CT. I do all of it to make sure that I'm healthy.
And you've already hired a speaker for the eulogy?
No, but you haven't thought out your funeral? Do you want a funeral? Wait, hold on.
I don't want to die.
Okay, but you I've thought it out. I was thinking for my 50th.
Yeah.
I might do a mock funeral.
Did you see that on Curb Your Enthusiasm?
No.
Yeah.
For really did that?
Albert Brooks had Albert Brooks, and I think it was the first episode this season. Albert Brooks decided to have a funeral because you want to hear people say nice things about you. Why are they saying all these nice things when you're gone and you can't hear it? So he was upstairs in his bedroom, and they invited everybody, and they had speakers. It was on the. But you should. Who do you want to speak at your funeral?
Well,
do you want me to?
I would love for you to. You'd be a nice get.
I would. I don't want to. And I'll tell you right to your face. I'm turning it down. I don't want to speak at your funeral.
Did you ever hear Patrice's funeral was apparently amazing?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. Everyone, they said that the people that went up and spoke, it was one of the most amazing experiences anyone was at. And you go, well, I want my kids. I guess my kids don't really give a fuck 'cause their dad's dead, but I want my life to be celebrated. Because a lot of my
I went to Bob Saget's. That was pretty amazing and sad, and the people that spoke at it were amazing and funny and touching. And I don't know, but who's that for? Once we're dead, who's it for?
It's for I think it's for your kids, right? Do you care? Would you want your dad to have a funeral?
Who do you want to speak at my funeral?
I don't know. I hate even talking about it.
No, but honestly, Jackie, when I die, who do you want to speak?
I don't want to think about it.
But hold on. Now, hang on. You got to think about it because think about it this, right?
Yeah.
Hypothetically, you know who your dad's been close with in comics. What, if I got up on stage to talk at your dad's funeral, but you'd be like, hold on. He doesn't even fucking know my dad.
No.
Yeah, right?
I wouldn't. No. I wouldn't say that. I think I would appreciate. No, I would appreciate anyone who had kind words or that he's touched in some way.
But even beyond that, if I was dead, even though you were sad and Bert came up, I know what you would do. You would go, oh, tell the period party story. No, because I want to get my mind off the fact that my father just died.
Yeah.
Right?
You'd want I don't know. I've thought about that. I definitely know that my funeral is going to be on a Tuesday.
Okay.
Because all the comics are in town.
Okay, good.
I'm not going to have a fucking Sunday funeral. No one's going to show up.
No, you're right. That's a tough day. Tuesday, good idea.
This through.
We got this plan.
Yeah, I want to do it. I would like to do it at the Greek.
Wow, nice venue.
Yeah,
that is really
Hollywood
nice.
Bowl.
To make sure they're full there, you want to make a video now? You don't have to release it until then.
I got a great idea. I know a guy who's got a hologram machine. I wouldn't be shocked to see me pop up out of the casket and go, when I was 22 years old, I got involved with the Russian mafia. Here's how it happened. That's how my funeral ends. That's how my funeral ends.
I do have a hologram machine here in the studio. After we do this podcast, we'll make a hologram of you for the funeral.
For the funeral. And I just pop up, I rip off my shirt, and I go, guys, it's not over. When I was 22 years old, I got involved with the Russian mafia. Here's how it happened. The crowd goes nuts, right? And I tell the whole machine story.
I love that. Oh my God.
What if I recorded a message to be played at my funeral for my family?
That's never happened.
As a hologram.
I love that.
As a hologram.
Oh my God, that's so touching.
If you're seeing this, I'm dead.
Okay.
You don't start. That's a little morbid. But you're like,
but they know it. It's the obvious.
That's a little morbid. We're talking about your funeral.
No, go ahead. What are you saying?
But that
I
part
love it. If nothing else,
this might be a business model.
Yeah. No,
I would love to speak at my funeral.
If nothing else, we could play this episode of Mike podcast at your funeral.
I would love to speak at my funeral.
We all miss Bert. Here's Howie Mandel does stuff. This is from.
No, he wants a
episode
hologram of
51.
himself speaking. He wants.
Don't you want? What if you just said passing words to the people you loved at your funeral? They didn't know about it, right? All of a sudden, the hologram comes up, and you're like, "I'm gonna cry. This is a great idea."
Go ahead.
And you're like, "What's up, I want to thank everyone for showing up. I just want to say things to the people that affected me in life. And you go through and you're like, Tommy, my life was enriched and blossomed. My security, my financial security, because of you. You were a great friend. I will always love you. And just go through it.
Tom Segura.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I talked to my dad last night about Tom for an hour, and I got really emotional. I talked about when my dad is getting older, and we were talking about friends and how they affect you, and how I was talking about Joe and Tom and how they've really affected my life in so many amazing, amazing ways. And so, and it would be great to do at your funeral is to let everyone know how you felt about them, and because then
Shouldn't you
what
do that
life
ahead of
is
time?
for.
no, but you may get caught off guard. This is just a safety catch. This is just a thing that you can.
Have you told Joe and Tom how you feel about?
I've actually told both Joe and Tom recently. I haven't told Tom. I kind of have maybe a little bit.
You want to call him and tell
You
him
want to
right
call
now?
him and tell him what you think of him? No, because you might die on Tuesday.
Yeah, but I just record a hologram and send it to him.
You don't want to phone him?
Hey, can we do surprise holograms when you're dead? And they goes to your front door, and you hear a knock on the door, and then the whole machine's set up, right? And then they're like, "Who the fuck is it?" And it opens, but I'm already dead. I've been dead a week, and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, I want to talk to you." It's like To Catch a Predator, but with dead people.